good, Matty. Yeah, extremely proud of our guys finding a way to win this series. And, told you yesterday that challenged them yesterday after game one in the dugout, kind of got with them a little bit and, basically said tired of people coming in here and pushing us around. And they answered the bell in game two. They answered the bell again today. And I thought Brooks was good for us again. His pitch count got up, so we had to get him out. Forsythe for an inning was really, really good. And like I tell him all the time, if you'll put the ball across the plate, they'll struggle with you. Sometimes he has trouble with that, but, he gave us the outs we needed him to get. And I thought Fontenot was outstanding. 7-run game, and we didn't have to use hooks. I thought yesterday he wasn't ready when he came in the game. He thought we were taking a visit. He had been throwing, but he wasn't where he needed to be, and he's thrown a lot for us. Very stressful outs. Whenever he pitches, it's going to be stressful because it's usually the end of the ball game. So I thought Landon was outstanding, and, good to see Mike Ballard. He kind of broke out of his mini slump, and 3 hits, and Mexico had the big double. Eli Birch, another 2-out RBI for us. He just seems to every time he comes up with 2 outs, he gets a big hit for us, and that's huge. And, be remiss if I didn't mention Eli as well. Yesterday in Cooley's game, he called most of the pitches, so that's mentally draining in itself when you're calling pitches. And, proud of our team. Look, we hadn't won a series here since opening weekend, so it was huge. We've now won 3 in a row, Wichita, Sam, and this one. So playing good baseball, and when you're playing good, you kind of stay out of their way and let them do their thing. But, again, extremely proud of them for answering the bell. Yeah.
What's the confidence level? What's the group you talked to them just a couple minutes ago coming off, especially after game one?
Yeah, huge. Look, they know it. They know we got history and tradition here, and when we've let a couple teams come in here and kind of push us around, it's unacceptable, and we let them know that. And the good thing with our team right now is we got a lot of guys that can play. We kind of go with the hot hand. That's kind of what we've been doing, and there's guys sitting over on the bench that can be out there starting, and they're pushing each other. But in saying that, they're really pulling for each other. It's good to see when you're a coach. The guys are competing against each other for playing time, but they're also pulling for each other. And when guys are pulling for each other and in the same direction, you can be dangerous. And that's what I really like. You got guys like Thaxton Birch and Cade Patterson over there that, started out hot and had a pretty good year for us, and they'll get another run. But they're over there being the best teammates they can be, and that's a good thing when you're a coach. Your team's in the right place. Yeah, no doubt, Matt. Look, we'll have to make some adjustments probably this weekend. Hupka, he's not injured, but he's kind of dealing with a little bit of dead arm. We found out that's probably why his velocity has been down. Not probably, it is. So I don't know. Cooley with 135 pitches, I don't know if you can run him back out there Friday night. He probably need that extra day, but I think without a doubt, Brooks, weekend guy. We'll see. Look, Landon Fontenot deserves a shot. I mean, every time he goes out, he deals. He hadn't walked a guy all year. I didn't even realize that until I looked up on the board and saw his numbers, and he hadn't walked a guy the entire year. So we got a big week ahead of us. We got 2 huge midweek games on the road, and we got FIU, so 5-game week, and we'll probably have to shuffle our weekend rotation around a little bit, so we'll figure that out this week.
A lot of guys play broke out, but it feels like Mexico, if you can get extra base power going,
no doubt. No doubt. I mean, the guy can hit. That's why we signed him. We're paying him to hit doubles and homers, and I know he's only had the 1 homer, but when he pulled his hamstring at Sam, he was hitting his 2nd triple of the game, and he's dangerous. It's good to have him in there, and obviously he's hampered a little bit. He can't run too well, obviously, but the bat plays, great power, and he's a doubles and home run guy. And when you got that guy hitting in the middle of your lineup, you got a chance to be dangerous when the guys around him are hitting too. Mm-hmm.
How important is it for you to have, if your 1, 2, 3 guys aren't hitting home runs,
yeah,
there's no 4, 5, 6 guys really pulling away from you guys?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Look, Garrison, he's scuffling a little bit. He's kind of in a bad place, and he's kind of been carrying us, Berkeley. But that's how quickly it can change in this game. It's so hard to play this game, and you can be rolling, and boom, you're in a slump. And there's going to be peaks and valleys, but you're exactly right. Zeb swinging the bat good, and against this particular team, Kennesaw State, they're really right-handed on the mound. and lefties hit a lot higher against their pitching staff, so we had to play all our lefties. And with Birch there in the middle, we had to put somebody in there so it's not just all left-handed. And he's been phenomenal for us. You love seeing him come to the plate, especially with 2 outs. But yeah, when your lineup's long, it makes you hard to beat. I thought Will Safford today. He's hitting in our 9-hole. He's not having a great year offensively, but he gets the single. He's still second. We can't get the bunt down. He's still third. We score the run, and to me, that's kind of when the game changed today, and we were kind of off to the races after that.
Mike, defensively and infield, we can do this.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the 3rd time this year with that relay, from the outfield home. I mean, he seems to have it kind of locked down of working the ball at the field level.
Man, no doubt, and he's a baseball player, Matty. Living in Florida and growing up in Florida, they play baseball year round, and he played at a great high school. He went to high school with Dylan Cruz. Mike didn't even start on his high school team; he was a senior, and he grinded in the NAIA Division III or whatever, and we were able to get him here. And yeah, he's very baseball savvy, has a high baseball IQ, and he's kind of the quarterback out there. He keeps everybody in line, a lot of communication. But yeah, Mike, you learn from him. We learn from Mike. He's like the coach on the field, no doubt.
I forget what inning it was, but what did the umpire tell you when it was the 3rd strike or something like that, and you guys picked it back at second?
Yeah. Well, there was obstruction on the hitter. We threw the guy out, and generally it's hitters out, runner goes back. And I found out today, I didn't even know this was a rule. I probably should. If there's obstruction, but you throw the runner out, he's out and the hitter stays in. So it the rule kind of changes if you throw the runner out. They came out. They wanted to look at it. They wanted to review the out call, but that was it. I just went out to make sure that the hitter should be out, runner go back. But apparently we threw him out, so hitter stays in, runner's out. So that was all it was.
And then just for us just to tease it for us, the LSU game, just a quick word on them, in-state, driving down there, just
Man, it is. Look, LSU's LSU. I coached in that league, and greatest history, tradition in college baseball, them in Texas, I guess. And, I get it. There's a lot of guys from this state. I grew up in Mississippi, and I played Division II ball, and we would go play Mississippi State and Ole Miss, man. You get up for those games, and, I know our guys look forward to going. They grow up. I don't run from this. They grow up cheering for that team and going to those games, and it's good for them to go down there and play. And obviously they're really good this year, and they're playing really good. So work will be cut out for us. We're playing a really good team Tuesday, and then going over to ULL, another good team. They're playing really well in the Sun Belt. So it's a big week, man. 5 games against anybody, and now you got 2 in-state on the road and then FIU at home. We got our work cut out for us this week. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.